Hello everybody, this is D King Bay, your book granny here with the book battle for you. Oh yeah, today I have Katabasis by R.F. Kuang. I actually have 5 different editions of this book. So I'll probably be narrating a lot of this instead of just, showing you one by one because it's really hard to hold all 5. But let me give you a quick look at each one and then we'll go through and do our usual battle. Most of them have pretty much the same dust jacket, okay? Most of them have this type of dust jacket with just different pictures inside of it. This happens to be Waterstones, but I'll put up a picture to show you the different dust jackets, okay? So you can see them all together. And they just have like different pictures inside of there most of the time. Now, Illumicrate doesn't have a dust jacket. Instead, they gave you a slipcase with those things on it, okay? So Illumicrate did a slipcase instead of a dust jacket. And the slipcase is a good quality, nice hard cardboard. Because, I'm saying if you're going to do a slipcase, do a slipcase. Don't give me that little cheap stuff, okay? So this is nice solid. It's got beautiful foiling on it. Again, this is Illumicrate. It's the cover. Again, it's beautiful. They did a good job on the slipcase. So this is Illumicrate. They're the only ones that had a slipcase. They don't have a dust jacket, okay? Barnes & Noble, actually I got mine from Barnes & Noble. Again, you can get this from any large bookstore. They have a different cover also, dust jacket. So they use this dust jacket instead. So pretty much otherwise they're pretty much the same, okay? I wanted to take a few seconds to give you guys a good look at these dust jackets. The top center one, that red one, is actually Illumicrate's, and that's the slipcase instead of the dust jacket. It doesn't have a dust jacket for Illumicrate's. I like the way each company took the stairs and put something different in the staircase for the book. I thought that was an interesting little touch. Let me say excuse me now. I have grandbabies in the house, so you might all of a sudden just hear some laughing, giggling, running around. It's just the babies playing. They're okay. So let's look at the alternative covers, because some of them can have alternative covers, some of them don't. The Broken Bindings did. So let me show you the Broken Binding one. Here we go. Broken Binding and Fairyloot did alternative covers. So here it is. I really love this. Isn't this cool? This is so neat. I absolutely love the Broken Bindings alternative cover. It is so cool. That's nice. See the little, I know you can see it. There we go. The little, I don't want to call it city. I guess that's the school that they're supposed to be in right there in the middle there. Yeah. Now let me get the Fairyloot one so you can see it. Because Fairyloot also did an alternative cover. Fairyloot's is a lot more calm. More laid back. Yeah. I will say Fairyloot's isn't as nice. It's still okay. It's just not my favorite. Now let me show you the hardbacks of each one. Let me start off with the big box store. Again, I got mine from from Barnes & Noble. This is actually yellow. It's not foiling. It's very lovely the way they put it on there, though. It's nice. I think that's nice. This does not feel like cloth. It's some real slick material. It's real slick. Real slick. I don't know what it is made out of, but it's a slick material. Again, this is the big box store. You can get from like an Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, the big box stores. Now let's look at Illumicrates. I've already put the slipcase down there. So here goes Illumicrates. They do have red foiling in there. I guess this is the Academy again. I like that little red foiling on there. It's nice. It's nice. There we go. I love it. This is nice. I love this tree. I'm interested to read to find out what that tree signifies, because I've seen the tree on there a few times now, so I'm just curious. Again, this is Illumicrate. Here is the Waterstones. And I will say, you guys know I quit doing Waterstone for quite a while because I kept on getting the books damaged. It's not damaged. This is gold foiling on here. They don't have anything special on the cover. It's just gray. It's beautiful. It's a good shade of gray. But that's what it is. So there you go. I don't know if you can see the foiling. It's gold foiling on there. Hope you can see it. Okay. Up next, we have Broken Binding, which I absolutely love this cover. This one and the Illumicrate are my favorite. This is Broken Bindings. The, what's called, the bookmark's coming out. Let me take the bookmark out of here. They gave a bookmark this time. It's like falling out the book. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Open it up so you can see better. There we go. Again, this is Broken Binding. That's nice. It's a wraparound. And up next we have Fairyloot, the surprise one that I had absolutely no idea. Lots of gold foiling on this. That is foiled on there. I don't know if I mentioned that Broken Bindings did have foiling on it, didn't? Let me look again. I think it had silver foiling. I'll look in a second. This is nice. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's nice. They did good. They did good work. So let me see this again. Yes, it has silver foiling on it. I did not mention that. There is silver foiling on this. There we go. Broken Bindings. This is Broken Binding again. Okay. Okay, so that is nice for these. I'm going to have to go with the Broken Binding. This one's really nice. This is the Illumicrate one. And this is Broken Bindings. And I just like the Broken Binding ones better because I love how large this, I guess that's the Academy is. Though this tree on the back of here, it's amazing. So they're both incredible. The Illumicrate and Broken Bindings are just amazing. I love them both. They are really good. And I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. I even love the Fairyloot one, but I'm trying to pick a favorite. It sucks when you got to pick a favorite sometime. You know what I mean? It really sucks. I'm going to tell you. But anyway, this is Fairyloot again. So it's nice. They're all so nice. Let me show you the big box store again. I will say it's my least favorite. I even prefer the just gray of the Waterstone better than this. I don't know. Maybe it's this yellow, what it's supposed to be. I guess that gets you down or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just not feeling it. It feels, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this at all. So, and the material is a real slick something or other. I don't know what this is. So I'm not feeling it too much, as you see. Okay, so let's look at the edging. The big box store, I will say I really like the edging on this big box store. It has a lot of detail on it. See the people falling into it. I guess up into it or down into it, however you want to look at it. It's pretty cool. I like it. Again, this is big box store. Now let's look at Illumicrate's edging. Here we go. It's blocked on the top and bottom. And here we go. I can't remember what the edge looks like. Oh, yeah. That's nice. This has good detail in it. Good detailing. And let me go from front to side so you can see. Coloring's nice. I forgot to show you the big box store front to side. Sorry about that. Front to side. These are the hardbacks I'm showing you, not the dust jackets. There we go. Okay, so let's look at Waterstone edging. Get this up. There we go. Boom. Top and bottoms are blocked. And there we go. It's kind of like the cover. The dust jacket, I should say. With the stairs leading up, down, sideways, I guess, you know. So it's nice. I like it. These edgings, they did a good job on all the edging, I will say. And I like the gray to the edging. That looks good. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, let's look at Broken Binding. Top and bottom. There's the top. There goes the bottom. The side. Show you this angle. There we go. This angle. All of them have really nice edging, so can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I like it when you can't go wrong. Yeah, that is so cool. I don't know why I love this the Academy so much. I just do. I like it that they put it everywhere. Ooh, I just now noticed. Look at them little woofy looking things got down there. Goodness. I like this edging. This one's really nice. I like all these though. I like them all. I like them all, y'all. Here we go. And this one's Fairyloot. There we go. Let me see. Oh yeah, more stairs. The stairs going up and down. There we go. That is nice. Here, let me show you from side to front. There we go. They all did an amazing job on their edging. I'll say that. The edging looks good on all of them. I am going to go with broken bindings though, because I like the top. I like that they did the top, bottom, and the side. I mean, they just did an amazing job. It looks so good. This is broken binding. From left to right, you have the big box store, Illumicrate, Waterstone, Broken Binding, and last but not least, Fairyloot. Okay, now let's go to the inside of the books. Goodness, okay, we got this. Okay, let's start with our big box store. We have our front end page. And this is not signed, if I remember correctly. No, it's not signed because it's a big box store. So it won't be signed. So here you go. But let me still, if I can get it turned around. Title page. And they don't have any extras in there. But all of the books, all of them have these little maps to, I guess it's to hell or whatever, see? Like there goes Peter's. Then, I'm not going to show you this with all the books because it's the same in all the books. Oh, goodness. There we go. And one more. This is in all the books. So, like I said, I will not show it to you all times. I will say the Barnes & Noble, I don't know why it's like this. I'll show you in a second. And there goes the third map. Okay, see the pages are bent. The whole Barnes & Noble book when I got it was, I don't know, things are off, and then I don't know if y'all can see that, but the pages back here are bent up, which they shouldn't be because I haven't done anything to them. So I don't know. I'm just, the Barnes & Noble quality, I won't say Barnes & Noble, the big box store quality has not been the best. And I've had that problem with other books I've gotten from the big box stores. They just don't be as good of a quality. I'm going to tell you right now, this paper isn't as good. It's not as thick. So you guys need to think about that, okay? Here is the back end page. And again, this is still big box store. And yeah, this quality is just not as good, the paper. That's probably why it's all bent up there too, huh? But anyway, yeah. Oh my goodness, look at the chapter headings. Can you see that right there? Yeah, they do. This paper is, yeah. The big box store paper is not a good quality paper. I don't really like the feel of the hardback either. So, ugh. Okay. Next, we have Illumicrate. So let's look at the end page in here. Front end page. That's pretty cool, huh? I like all these little symbols and things they have in here in the red foil. That is so cool. That's pretty neat. This is not signed, but they do have an author letter in here somewhere. There it is. There we go. Author letter. And there goes our regular page, our title page. And it has those 3 maps to hell or wherever they go. And our back end page. There we go. Again, this is Illumicrate. Nice, huh? It goes well with the outside. Taking that red theme all the way through. So that's nice. Okay. Now let's look at the Waterstone. Here we go. So you'll remember which one it was. Open her up. There we go. This is the front end page. This one is signed. Yeah, this is the only one that's actually signed. Here we go. And I will say, if I haven't already said it, there goes the signature right there. Goldsboro also has it signed. So if you want to buy it from Goldsboro, but they're all sold out right now. So you'll have to, maybe they'll get some more. They also were selling them signed, but they weren't numbered. And their back end page is the same as the front. Okay, so it's nice. Okay. Again, this is Waterstones. Up next, we're going to do Broken Binding. Okay, let's get this end page together. Remind you what the book looks like. Then let's see. Oh, it's wrong. There we go. End page. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's cool. There is no, oh, there's a little gold foiling on there. I don't know if I can get in the right angle. You guys might be able to see that it's foil, but that is foil on there. It's gold foiling on there. That looks nice, huh? This one is not signed or numbered, but I do like how they have the little hand going up on the title page. Isn't that pretty cool? That's pretty neat. And the back. And of course it has those pictures in that I was telling you about of the 3 different ways to help. Everybody's own little map. I love the end pages on this one. The end pages, these are my favorite end pages of all of them. These are nice, nice, nice. That is so cool. Oh, that little gold foil and stuff, that is so nice. Okay, oh, and they did have an author letter back here. Dear Broken Binding readers. You can see that. And, okay, let us go on to Fairyloot. Let's remind you what it looks like. Okay, and open her up, and here we go. Front end page. They do have an author letter, and that did have silver foiling on it down there. See the silver foiling down there? Okay. Then the author letter, and they have a digital signature on the author letter. I don't like those digital signatures. I don't know about you guys, but I do not like that at all. I wish they just wouldn't do it, because I'd rather have a nameplate, or even better yet, if the author comes here, have them sign it. I do not like those. No, keep your digital signature. But anyway, see on their top page, they use the little cat instead of the hand. I like the hand better, but the cat's not bad. That cat's not bad. Okay, they do. This is Fairyloot, and since I did get in my subscription box, at the end, they always give you some sort of bonus, right? So their bonus for this time is the annotated first chapter, which is pretty cool. I like it when they have annotations in there. And then the back, of course, they have those 3 maps again, but in the back, here's the back one. This back end page is nice also. And it has that little silver foiling in there again. So all of these are so nice. They're all beautiful. They are beautiful. So overall, I'm going to go with the Broken Bindings overall because I like it, the whole package, the best. And these end pages are just, oh my goodness. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. From the edging, I mean from the inside out, everything about this. And I like the alternative cover if I can find it. I mean, the Broken Binding ones did me the best. Second, I'm going to go with Illumicrate. Illumicrate is also really nice. Okay, it's just Broken Bindings did a little bit better. And then comes the Fairyloot. Okay, and you know what? Even though I like the edging on the Barnes & Noble, on the big box store, it's just that the rest of it feels cheaply made. Where all these, I'm used to good quality books, and this feels cheaply made. I think it's gonna probably fall apart or something. So I'm not feeling the big box store too much. Okay, it does cost a little bit less, so remember that too. And the only thing that makes the Waterstone one stand out is that it is actually signed. Okay, but otherwise, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of plain. So just to let you know. Okay, so let me give you a closer look at all of them.